have some really cool stuff to show you today, which is my recent Blue Banana haul from the Blue Banana store in Bristol, just down from Primark. And I know a few people talk quite a lot about like the fun colours like Manic Panic and Directions colours, which are cruelty-free and suitable for vegans. And so I wanted to try and find a stockist that maybe had quite a lot of range, and check out what that place was like, because they're supposed to be pretty cool and pretty helpful in there. I've been in there once when I'd had my nose pierced, the first piercing, and I got like a real sort of swelling, and it all swelled up, and it was not painful, but it just looked horrible. And I went in there for some advice on it. And they were really cool, and they told me about putting rock salt and things like that on. So I know that they're pretty friendly, so I went in there today to see about getting some bleach for my hair, because my roots are colossal and it looks vile. And I wanted to know whether Directions bleach is also cruelty-free, like as a company, whether they were cruelty-free. So I went in there, and they do actually have the Manic Panic amplified bleach as well, which is really good. I've used that before as well, but I went for my bag of goodies. This time I was looking at the Directions bleach, which looks like this. And the girl wasn't too sure in there that spoke to me, but she said that she would go and look on their website. The staff that in there this morning, they were understaffed, they said to me, and it got fairly busy while I was there, and there was only 3 of them, and they were all really, really cool. I would definitely suggest going there and having a little look. The girl that I spoke to there was called Zoe, and she spent ages with me talking about what colour would be suitable for my hair, what I wanted out of it once I'd pre-bleached it with this, what colours I was going to go for. So I was trying to explain to her what effects that I really wanted to try and do, and she helped me out with what colours to get. So a star customer service. And I ended up with I got the plum colour, which is the Directions one, and another Manic Panic colour, which is the After Midnight. So this is a blue, and I wanted like a sort of grey weather, bluey grey effect. So maybe that will fade out to a little bit bluey, a little bit grey, and then the purple as well. So you can't see much of a difference in the colours here, and there's only a subtle difference anyway, but the lady was really helpful and was saying that she'd used particular ones before and how they fade out and which ones have a bit more staying power and things like that. So yeah, just snaps for them, basically, for the staff there, because they were super cool, and I didn't feel rushed, even though I was asking loads of questions and they were fairly busy and obviously understaffed. So if anybody, I'll post a link to their website in the description of this video, but they're in quite a few places. So their bag says that they're in Birmingham and Cardiff, Coventry, Doncaster, Exeter, Swansea, Plymouth, Nottingham, and a few different places as well. So hopefully there'll be one not too far from where you are. These guys had quite a good stock of the Manic Panic and the Directions. They also had some Stargazer colours there as well. I don't know about the suitable for vegan / cruelty-free element to Stargazer, so I tended to just look for these guys. So the Amplified is about, I think it was about $12.99 that I paid for that one. Let's get the receipt out, helpful. Yeah, so After Midnight, this guy's $12.99, and it's the amplified version, so it has a little bit more sort of strength to it, colour strength, and hopefully will last a bit longer. And then £5 was the Directions Plum. They also sell Directions in London Victoria, which is a shop as well on the same road, just slightly further down from Primark, I think, on the opposite side. So if you're wanting a range, maybe like these guys didn't have it or something like that, then they do have a large range of Directions in there as well. And then my hair bleach was $8.95. Yeah, So the whole thing came to £46.94 because whilst I was in there, this is what happens when I get left alone for the day. I decided to, if I turn this round, you guys can see, I decided to get my second nostril piercing that I've been thinking about for ages and ages. So that's why it came to a bit more, because I had my piercing and my jewellery on top of that. So hopefully by the end of today I will have slightly new nose and new hair. So I'm going to lift my hair up. I only got the 30 vol. They did have 40 vol there as well, which is okay. I'd maybe advise using the 40 vol not on the scalp area, so if you're just highlighting through. It's up to you. I've used 40 vol on my own scalp a few times, but it's not nice, especially not with a bleach. 30 should be good. And I don't know if Directions do a 20 or a 10 vol either. In the pack that you get, it's pretty handy because you get everything that you need as well. So if you're not an ex-hairdresser like me and have just like loads of supplies of brushes and pots and rubber gloves and things from ages ago, this is really cool and really handy. So you've got like a pair of gloves and a cap as well. So once the bleach is on, you can pop a little like cling film cap over. You've got your sachet of bleach, and you've also got the peroxide, the cream catalyst there. So, oh no, this is the shampoo. Sorry, gives you a sachet of shampoo as well. This is the bleach. I find with this bleach sachet that I can do like my whole hair, but obviously my hair is fairly short, so if you had longer hair or you wanted to do all over and not just a root application, then you might need 2 of these guys. But still, it's cheaper than going to the hairdressers if you're trying to do things cheaply. And also it's cruelty free, so a lot of the bleach maybe at the hairdressers isn't going to be. However, having said that, please don't just think that I'm like, oh, don't bother going to the hairdressers, just bleach your own hair, it's fine. Do make sure that you are using a volume percentage of cream peroxide that is going to be okay on your skin. If in doubt, stay lower, and then you can build it up. And also make sure that you're moisturising your hair and your scalp afterwards, after bleaching, with a nice shampoo and conditioner. And if you're unsure, then maybe do go to the hairdressers. Also, definitely wear the gloves as well. So many people just don't, and you get like the bleach can bleach your fingers and will like stain your hands a bit for a while, and it can be a little bit painful, especially if you've got any cuts or anything on your hands. So I will have a little go with these. Like I said, the lady that I was speaking to there was super helpful. She talked through the colours with me at length, so I'm hoping that I've got my colour choices right. As with these guys, as with any sort of fun colours, they don't have ammonia in them or anything like that, so you can leave them on. And some people I know have put their sort of fun colour on and left it overnight so that it really gets a chance to take. I'm probably not going to do that because I don't know how people do that without getting it all over like the bed sheets, their clothes, their skin, their partner. I don't know how they do that. So I'm going to put it on now because it's about 2:30 in the afternoon, so I have plenty of time to be able to go and bleach my hair up, which will take about half an hour, and then try these guys on, and I will come back and show you the results as well. So I'm quite excited to try the Manic Panic one. The Manic Panic is by Tish and Snooky, so it's Tish and Snooky's Manic Panic. If you go on their website, it's really cool. They were started in New York, and I think it has their story. I think they were like started in the 80s or something like that. Sorry if that's wrong. And they had a real sort of basic core of their business was to be cruelty free and vegan. So it's really cool that they have their little vegan sign on here, and then you turn it around and it says not tested on animals, which is awesome. And even though Directions, I don't have it that explicitly, La Riche, which is the company, if I tilt it a bit you should be able to see it. They're also, you can find out more about these if you Google them as well. I think it might have something written somewhere that they don't test on animals, but it's not quite as obvious as on the Manic Panic. Like I said, Manic Panic do their own bleach as well called Amplified. It comes in like quite a square box. Again, that only gives you, it's fantastic bleach. I actually prefer it a little bit to the Directions. It's just that bit more expensive, and I'm trying to keep costs down at the moment. And because I'm going to lift it up and then put a colour over, I'm quite happy to have the sort of slightly less powerful bleach. Manic Panic's bleach I found just gave me really clean, clear blonde. So if you're wanting that real ashen blonde that you can maybe tone over if you need to after, maybe go for the Manic Panic one and try it. But for this purpose, for just pre-lifting the hair before recolouring it, then Directions is going to be pretty cool. So I will be back soon with some results. Thank you very much. Bye.